I want you to ask yourself right now, what is it from my past that is keeping me stuck in life right now? What thoughts, what things continue to resurface into my current reality that is keeping me stuck in life? It seems like I cannot move forward, right? Remember, a lot of people will place spells over you. A lot of people will wish ill intentions over your life. They will really pray for your downfall, especially if you are the chosen one of your family bloodline. And if you have a big task to complete, all right? But it was never your fault, chosen one. And I want you to stop blaming yourself for that situation that happened, all right? It could have happened at the job. It could have happened in your family. It could have happened in the relationship. It could have happened with your friendship. It literally could have happened anywhere, any aspect of your life. How many of you are continuing to hold a grudge over yourself? Man, I can't believe I let that happen. I can't believe I did this. I can't believe I did that, right? Remember, everything happens for a reason, right? Yes, you have decisions that you can make, right? You can go left or right. You can go straight or backwards. How many of you are going to continue to go straight, right? You might have to go left when you need to go left, but you might go left and run into a roadblock or run into a situation, and then you're blaming yourself for going left instead of right. And here's what I'm going to tell you today. No matter what way you went, something is always going to show up to really stop you from getting to where you are supposed to go. But your mindset plays a major key in your life right now. Major key. How many of you are going through spiritual awakenings, right? Drop your comments down below. I would love to know. Let me know, like, Coach Cav, like, my life has changed, right? I'm going through this awakening. I'm losing friends. I'm losing family. I know I'm not supposed to be at this job anymore. I'm starting to understand more of who I am. All these things are coming to me. I'm understanding what's happening out here in the world. And I understand that a lot of things are just out here to distract me. Do you realize that? Even people will come into your life, cause chaos, do all these things to you, and make it seem like it's completely your fault. And it was never you. You were never the one that was in the wrong. But maybe you're blaming yourself because you are such a great person. All right? And when it comes to the narcissist, these people are great at sob stories. They're great at telling you the lie, the narrative, manipulating you to believe their story. And guess what? You can easily fall for that story. And then once the truth comes to light, you blame yourself for falling for the story. But then you end up falling for it again and again and again and again. And yes, at that moment, you might go ahead and blame yourself. Like, why do I keep doing this? It's because you're allowing it. You are allowing yourself to do it. It's almost like you like to blame yourself, right? Maybe that's not the case, of course. But subconsciously, what are your thoughts when it comes to that person? Was it someone that you truly, truly loved and then they just completely messed you up? Right? What are your thoughts, your emotions when it comes to that individual? You see, remember, your thoughts create your reality too. So if you're always thinking negative about that person, you're always going to get a negative experience right back in your life. And as hard as it may be, that you might want to think about a positive experience, that could be very difficult when it comes to their narcissistic abuse, the things that they have done, right? But you have to remove yourself completely from the equation. Remove yourself completely from the situation and stop blaming yourself for what happened over there, so that way you can move forward over here. Listen, chosen one, you have a major task, and I'm really starting to understand that now in my life after losing my uncle. And shout out to all of you also that, left all the love and support on the channel. That actually really helped me. It really helped me, just reading through that. And it was really touching, what you all had to say. So I really appreciate it. And I want y'all to know that I love you all as a community, and I'm bouncing back. I know I haven't put a video out in a while. I needed some time off. I needed some time away. I've been busy. I've been dealing with a lot, and my emotions have been amplified. But I understand the assignment now, right? My dad told me this a long time ago. All right. Even one of my pastors when I was in college told me this a long time ago. I didn't understand at that moment. All right. And then going through life, dealing with certain women, dealing with certain situations, certain jobs, certain people, I blamed myself a lot for situations that happened. And it kept me in this loop. It kept me in this mindset of just not being able to move forward until I try to go back and try to fix a situation, because I'm a caring individual. I care about how people feel, right? I don't want to hurt anyone. So think about that. At the same time, now that you've gone through your awakening, you have to be like, I don't care. I don't even care. I'm done. I'm going to move forward, right? And that's the mentality that I'm on right now. Not saying that I don't care about people. Not saying that you don't care about people. But when it comes to people showing you their true colors, you have to stand your ground and you have to walk away. And then you have to stop blaming yourself for whatever happened over there in that narrative, in that scenario. You see, you have a much higher calling, much higher calling. There's a reason why you are not with that individual. There's a reason why you're not at that job. There's a reason why those things happen to you, because you have a higher calling, man. Okay, things will be dropped out of your life on the fly, just on a dime, out of nowhere. You thought you were doing good over there at that job. You thought you was about to get a promotion. Everything was working out. They praised you. You know what I'm saying? You brought in a lot of clients. You brought in a lot of company and revenue for the company. You did amazing things, right? Amazing things. But out of nowhere, they cut you loose. They dropped you. And then maybe you started creating scenarios now in your head. Well, maybe I wasn't right on that project. I think maybe I messed up the numbers over there. Or maybe I messed up something over here. Well, what did I do? Well, what did I do? And you're blaming yourself for the situation, not realizing that God said, my child, I just need to pick you up and move you on to bigger and better things, because you have a much higher calling. Bigger and better things are going to come to you. But how is your mindset around that? Are you ready to handle that? You see, there's a reason why you were called. There's a reason why you are now doing what you have to do. I was so scared to start my YouTube channel. I was so scared, so nervous. It took me 4.5 months, 5 months to put out my first video. That was like, what, 5.5 minutes long? Something like that. But the point is that I had to step out of my comfort zone, right? Step out of my comfort zone and do something different. And because I did that, I said, you know what? I'm not going to allow for these jobs to, I've had CEOs cuss me out. I've had, rude and really disrespectful bosses, managers, even coworkers, people that I've worked with, right? But then on the other side, I've had people that love to work with me at the same time, right? So there's a lot of negativity in the workforce, family. There's a lot of people that want to see you fail. They want to see you fail. But you can't allow for their negative energy to come home with you, all right? To stick with you in your mind, that you're thinking about that when you go to sleep at night. So when you wake up in the morning, you already knew that, you already can see Sally has a pissed look on her face. John's about to say something to you. And Beth, she's about to go and drop a whole load of work right on your desk. Now, why did that happen? Because you created it. You brought that thought the night before into your sleep, which created it the next day. You see, your thoughts are very powerful. So you can't keep blaming yourself for situations that has happened in your life, because you're going to end up being stuck right there in the situation that you blamed yourself for. And then you're going to recreate more of those same situations and scenarios all over again, where you can blame yourself. Come on now. Who can hear me? Who can hear me? All right. There's a major reason why you might be dealing with a situation from every single angle. Just like me, just losing my uncle, like my dad's brother, on my dad's birthday was just, I can't even put that into words. It was just, I don't even know what to say. So you're going to get hit with an angle over here with something. Boom. Then you're going to get hit with something in your relationship, your marriage, right? Then your finances, then your car. The enemy's out to stop you. So whatever happened in any of these aspects or scenarios of your life, right? You may have lost a loved one and you might be blaming yourself for losing that loved one. It happens, right? Don't blame yourself for the things that happen. There's no such thing as a coincidence. Everything happens the way that it is supposed to happen. Everything is aligning up the way that it's supposed to. You have to continue to trust the process. You have to believe that where you are headed in your life is going to take you to a level of your life that's going to help other people. You see, don't go out chasing the money. Don't go out chasing men or women. Don't go out chasing any of those things. You attract all of that to you. You be the version of yourself that you are called to be, so that way you can create the life that you want to live. Give it to your kids or to yourself if if you have no kids or anything like that, your family. Go out and do what you are called to do. The more you continue to look back on scenarios that happened to you 2-3 years ago, 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 2, 3, 4 months ago, you continue to look back on them and you think about that, family, it's going to be very, very hard for you to move forward because you're going to be tempted to try to go back and fix it. There's nothing that you really need to fix if it has fell apart. All you need to do now is have a path forward. You need to continue to focus on your dream, focus on your goals, focus on, if you have a family, taking care of your family, your kids, making sure that you're taking care of yourself. All right. Make sure that you are doing what you need to do in order to create the life that you truly want to live. All right. Think about that right now. Think about the people that you have been with that did not contribute to your life. All they did was cause chaos. All they did was bring headaches. All right. How many of you have got with people and it sets you backwards? Like, you were doing so well in life. You had a good job. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you were doing certain things, but then once you got with a certain individual, right, it didn't really enhance your life at all. Matter of fact, you started to go backwards. You started to fall into their energetic field and doing things that they did, right? And you might be blaming yourself for that. But if you continue to, it's okay to acknowledge if you were wrong in something, or if you've been like, man, like, I can't believe I let that happen, or I can't believe I did that. Like, but don't hold on to that energy. Don't hold on, to guilt and holding on to grudges over yourself. Right? Because you're not going to be able to move forward in life at all. You're just going to be sad. You're just going to be stuck, and you're not going to have a thought process to actually move forward. You're not going to be creating solutions. Now you're going to be creating more problems. You don't want to be a problem creator. You want to be solution oriented. You want to create solutions. So whatever's happening in your life right now, find a solution for it. Go to sleep on that. Don't go to sleep on worry. Don't go to sleep thinking about what your coworkers said to you and how evil they were to you. Don't go to sleep thinking about these things, all right? Because you're going to create that in your life going forward again. That's not what you want, right? So be mindful in your thoughts right now. Be mindful in your emotions right now. And remember that your thoughts create your reality, all right? Emotion is energy in motion. What is your attention on right now? Think about that as well. If you are continuing to think about that situation and you're blaming yourself for it over and over and over again, that's where your attention lives, right? Your attention is living right now in the backseat. You're not driving. You're not steering your life. You're not steering your life because your mindset's back there. You're thinking about what's back there. So you're not even steering your life. If your mind continues to sit in the back seat while something else is just driving your life forward, you have no correct vision. You don't know where you're going. You don't know if you're going to go left or right, backwards, forward. You're going to crash into something. You need to take the wheel of your own life and control it, right? And it starts with your thoughts. It starts with your emotions. It starts with your attention. You can't get distracted with all the things that's happening in your world, with all the things that's happening out here in your world. And that includes people too, right? And being in the back seat and having your mind back there. You have to steer your life in the direction that you want to go. And it starts with your thoughts. So start thinking in abundance, start thinking in prosperity, start thinking you're a winner, right? Stop telling yourself that you're a failure and that nothing's going to happen in your life, right? If you continue to think like that, that's the only thing that you're going to create. All right. So don't let that happen. Steer your life, make the best of it, and continue to be the best version of yourself. All right. And stop blaming yourself for everything that might have happened back there. Right? Stop blaming yourself for everything that happened in your past and all these things that's just keeping you stuck in life. All right? Focus on the good, focus on what you can do, focus on your purpose, your passion, focus on the things that you want to create, and go out and get it done. And listen, if you would need help with that, if you would like guidance, maybe you need help overcoming limiting beliefs, right? Maybe you have a bunch of limiting beliefs that's keeping you stuck from actually moving forward in life. Right? This is what I coach. This is what I teach. This is what I talk about. I love doing what I do, and I love helping people. And all the people in my community can attest to that. All right? They will let you know I am very passionate about helping people. All right? And I want to help you grow. I want to help you become the best version of yourself. If you want to start a YouTube business and personal brand, I got you covered there. All right? So come on over and join the community. It is absolutely free, and I would love to have you there. It is called the ExpressedWordz Transformation Hub. Come and transform your life so that way you can become the best version of yourself and move forward in life. All right. So I love you all. Thank you again for everything. And it's bounce back season, family. The end of the year is coming up. It's about to be 2025. It's time to smash your goals. It's time to move forward. It's time to press through, right? Do not quit no matter what you might be dealing with in your life. And you know what? You know what I'm inspired by right now and what's pushing me through is the fact that my son Tyson and I, we are the last two Browns in my family bloodline. And I'm starting to see what it's all about. I'm starting to see there's a task at hand, and you have one too. Y'all take care. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.